another men's doubles, and it is the current world number 3s, the home pair, Gosi Fei and Noor Izzuddin, up against another Danish combination, Daniel Lundgaard and Mads Vestergaard. Well, as you can see, this is the second quarter of the draw, and two pairs already safely through. The Popov brothers have come through against the Grimley brothers, and Li Chihui and Yang Po Xuan also safely through. We will be watching Yang Po Xuan in the mixed doubles in our next match here on court number 1. So a huge roar from the fans as the Malaysian pair of Gosi Fei and Noor Izzuddin make their way onto centre stage. Making their 4th appearance here at their home events as a combination. Semi-finalists, in fact, a couple of years ago, the Malaysians. And this will be a second meeting between these two pairs. The only previous time they met was back in 2023 at the Abu Dhabi Masters. That was a Super 100 event, and it's when the Malaysians were coming back after they split up for a short while, so they were having to get their ranking back up higher, and they were playing some of the lower tier of tournaments. Christine, I don't know if you were paying attention. It's not only raining on the courts, we're also getting a bit of rain on top of us, and I was just making sure all the electrical things were covered. Did you see who won the toss of the coin?
I think Go and Izzuddin won the coin toss and elected to either serve or receive. I think the Danes got to choose ends and chose the far end to start with.
So this man, Gosi Fei, as you saw, is 27 years of age from the historic state of Malacca. He's 5'8" tall, whereas his partner, who's also 27 years of age, is a centimetre taller. Well, in fact, they've got him down as a couple of centimetres taller, actually. They've got him down at 5'9". As I was saying, they were semi-finalists here 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, when this event was a 750 event rather than a 1,000 as it is now. The 1,000s are the highest tier of tournament within the HSBC BWF World Tour. Daniel Lundgaard is 24 years of age, and they're enjoying their 7th consecutive week at their career high of 26. They're actually the 4th Danish pair on the world ranking. This in the background, there he is, Mads Vestergaard. He is the youngest man on court at the age of 22. Also from Odda, which is where Rasmussen is from, who we were watching in the last match, Anders Rasmussen. Well, as far as the Danes is concerned, their best performance in a World Tour event is a semi-final, and they managed that last year in Saarbrücken. As we look at our court officials for this one, Eduvira Singh of Sri Lanka, the umpire, and service judge Yuan from Vietnam. Well, what a year the two Malaysians had. 5 finals in 2024, winning 3 titles, the Japan Open, the China Open and the Arctic Open. So 1 title at the top 3 levels of tournament within the World Tour, which is very impressive indeed.
Yeah, it was. It really made the most of the post-Olympic period. It's probably been the best pair in the world post-Olympic, Go and Izzuddin, also in the final of the World Tour finals.
That's right, where they lost to the Danes that we've just watched being beaten in the first round. So here we go, first round encounter. Number 3 seeds from Malaysia nearest to us, Agosi Faye and Nur Izzuddin against Lundgaard and Vestergaard. And if those, some of you that are not quite as old as me, but have been watching badminton for a number of years, you'll know that Lundgaard is a very famous name because in fact Daniel's father, Martin, was in the semi-final of this event 23 years ago, back in 2002, playing with Jens Eriksson.
Oi. Coverage there by Ms. Vestergaard.
Oh, he did well there too, didn't he? That's a lovely take off the top of the tape.
We can see that both Danes are serving the tumble serve, and
oh, that's a good flake.
Yeah, I think that's the way forward to use that. It takes some time before you get confident in it, and it's not always it's working equally well, but it gives you an advantage in the service situation. Super interception there by Go.
Oh, that's a beautiful touch from Vestergaard.
Oi, clever play. He was so focused on the front court, Gosifei, that he was totally fooled there by the Danes.
I like that return of serve.
Yeah.
From Lundgaard. Just enough pace on it to make it virtually impossible for the front court player.
Good shot.
Oh, that's a super shot. That's the sort of shot that Anders Rasmussen has developed recently. Fast pace drop shot.
And that was a spitting image of his father there, Daniel Lundgaard, Martin Lundgaard. He had that shot as well.
I think physically as well as a spitting image of his
There's
father.
a lot of similarity.
I keep looking down on the court and wanting to call him Martin.
Yeah.
Well, there's a stunned silence from the fans here at the Axiata Arena because it is the Danes who have the advantage, a 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval here of the opening game. And they've deserved it too. They've played some lovely badminton.
Så lad være med at lave. Altså enten smide op til ham igen, eller bare blokke. Vi skal ikke lave noget. Han får lov at lave 2 point på, hvis han slår dommen, ikke?
Daniel, back on court. Play.
So 11-7 as play resumes, the advantage with the Danes against the number 3 seeds. I suspect the Malaysians are going to try and up their pace a bit, but they're not being allowed to in that rally.
12-7.
The Danes playing with the drift here in Axiata Arena. That means that Go and Izzuddin is playing up against the drift, and that means that when Go is attacking from the backcourt, it's not really dangerous. But he's dangerous from the front court.
Service over, 8-12.
Wow. There's no way that was coming back.
12. Service over.
Just as in the previous men's doubles, a lot rides on the service situation. If the Danes can get on the initiative against the home favourites, they've got a much better chance if they play from below the tape. Very difficult. They've got difficult controlling the lift, playing with the drift and the mid-court area. That's where Go and Izzuddin are normally really, really strong.
Well, that's a good smash.
10-15. Service over, 16-10.
Oh,
My goodness me.
Service over.
That was a millimetre away from going over, you know.
dancing on top of the tape.
Service over, 17-11.
Wow, that didn't even reach the net.
18-11.
No. Something wrong with the racket, I suspect.
Oh, he came off the frame.
Yeah.
Three points away from the opening game, the Danes. Error on the flick serve, though, from Vestergaard.
Service over, 12-18.
Nice.
13-18.
Looks to me, Steen, as if the Danes, when they're on the attack, have got some lovely attacking moves, but there does seem to me to be some frailties and weaknesses in defence.
Yeah, and here I think Lundgaard got a little bit ahead of themselves in that previous rally. We saw you've got to be in a good position when you attack. He sort of sold out his partner a little bit. Lucky there, the Danes.
Good flick serve. And game point opportunities, 7 of them for Lundgaard and Vestergaard.
What have we played? 12 minutes, yeah. It's been very unrhythmic. Either one pair on top of the rally or the other. Not a whole lot of long rallies.
Wow, that's clever.
Yeah, because you can see the Danes, if we get it slow, look where the Danes are standing.
Yeah.
Mads Vestergaard covering that side and Lundgaard not really any chance of getting to the cross lift. Oi!
Opening game, 21-15 in favour of Daniel Lundgaard and Mads Vestergaard. Well, that was not in the script, and the fans here at the Axiata Arena almost a sort of stunned silence. They can hardly believe it. Not only a convincing opening game, 13 minutes only for game number 1.
Ikke, men der er jo slet ikke været det der løftespil, som de kan finde på at gøre. Hvis de gør det, så kommer op og skærer den ned, når det virkelig får stejlhed på, både om vi slår eller vi bygger op. Så bare være klar, kom op ved siden af hinanden, klar på mellemmanden, klar på luk nettet her. Ja, ikke noget med at pakke ind under. Nej, vi skal stadig lige huske det her med, at når vi server til ham, bare luk den her. Bagmanden har det her, så bliver ved med at bruge svipperne på dem også overfra. Fordi man kan de gange.
No. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Well, a fabulous opening game as far as the Danes were concerned, Lundgaard and Vestergaard.
1
Taking it 21-15 against the number 3 seeds, Go Si Fei and Noor Izzuddin. But I suspect that even though I always think of the Malaysians team, both these players, especially Go Si Fei, is very laid back in his style.
Exactly.
But I'd love to see a bit more urgency in their style of play.
I think they need to find something, the Malaysians. Of course, the Danes can get a little bit nervous and so on, but they have previously beaten, I guess they were number ones at that time when they beat Rankireddy and Shetty. Their best result so far as a combination, Vestergaard and Lundgaard. So
that was in the first round of the Singapore Open last year. Yeah.
So they're not unused to playing the favorite killer, so to speak. But let's see now that Malaysians are playing with the drift here. It's good play by Daniel Lundgaard.
Mind you, don't you think the Danes have been threatening for a little while? I mean, they haven't had the best of draws. The last 2 tournaments they played last year were the Kumamoto Masters and the China Masters. Both those tournaments they lost first round, or first and second round, to 2 former world champions.
Yeah. And of course, when you get a win like they did against Rankireddy and Shetty, then you feel like, hey, we're just ahead of our big breakthrough. Is the breakthrough next tournament? Is the breakthrough next tournament? So you get a little bit ahead of yourself.
Yeah. But when they lost to Aaron Shah and Soei, that was 3 games in Kumamoto. In Shenzhen against Hoki and Kobayashi, that was 3 games. So I've felt they're on the verge of another big win.
It could be. It could be. Those matches, they definitely give you motivation in the practice room.
Oh, that's gone wide.
4-3.
Tried to be a little too clever there.
Second time in a row. So that's one of the possibilities for the Malaysians. I would try and direct a few shots at Vestergaard if I were them, without too much pace, and then hope that he would try a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's a miss. A big miss from Izzuddin.
4-5.
Look where he's hitting from, barely half court. And he finds the net. That should have been a winner.
That's one of the advices from Coach Lundgaard in the interval: keep flicking, and I totally agree.
To both the Malaysians?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially to Go Si Fei, because he's not keen on playing the backcourt. He wants to get to the front court. But also to Noor Izzuddin, because, I mean, Malaysians are much better in counter-attacking than in all-out attack.
Well, I hope Hawkeye haven't been rained on. Their equipment is okay. But it is taking a long time to make a decision on this. Here we go.
It's well in.
Well in. It's a strange challenge.
1 minute remaining. 5-all play.
Maybe that challenge, a bit of a sign of the nerves.
It's gone long.
Oh, now the Danes get a challenge.
Must be possible to get an optician or something to sponsor those challenges. That's a perfect opportunity. It's well long.
So, hearty congratulations to the line judge. We've got both of those right.
Yeah.
Service over. 6-5 play.
I didn't particularly like the movement of Go Si Fei. Watch here, Steve.
Yeah.
Look how he sort of did a little hop after his lunge forward. I hope he's not injured. Nice return.
Service over. 6-8.
Brilliant. He was moving to make that intersection before his opponent even hit the shuttle. Take a look at this. He's moving already.
Yeah. And they're in total control now. Throwing Izzuddin the soft pace shot to the either front court or mid court area below the tape is causing the Danes problems. They don't know what to do with them, taking the wrong decisions.
Oh my goodness.
Oi, oi, oi.
Both the Danes ended up the same half of their court. Good rally. Oh, that's a super shot. Steep angle from Vestergaard.
7-10 quickly.
I noticed that when Go Si Fei is coming towards the net, even from a little bit below the top of the tape, the Danes are there at the net, so they know that he is playing back at the net all the time. He needs to vary that a little bit, Go Si Fei, then he will be much more efficient.
Well, they do look to be in control now, this Malaysian pair. 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Here in the second game.
11-7, play.
So 11-7, the advantage for the number 3 seeds, Go Si Fei and Noor Izzuddin.
Service over, 8-11.
Oh my goodness, that's wild.
He started out really well, as Vestergaard, in the first game, but here in the second, he's about to drop too far below par.
Do you know, in the early stages of this second game, I remember him trying a sort of trick shot behind the back.
Yeah.
And that at the time bothered me. And I sort of thought mentally, he's trying to be too clever.
Yeah, and there's been times where he's taking too big chances, where he's in the complete other side of the court compared to where the ball, where the shuttle is actually played. Play by Izzuddin. Super play.
14-8.
Look at this one here, over the left shoulder of Vestergaard. Oi, oi, oi. Traffic jam.
Nice Lundgaard challenges point out.
Well, if they're wrong on this, they haven't got any challenges left.
My initial thought was the line judge got it right again. Let's see.
No challenges remaining. 15-8, play.
Do you think the line judges keep an internal score sheet on how many challenges they're correct on or not?
I suspect when they're on their breaks,
Yeah,
in between matches, there's a lot of banter going on
I
about
think so too.
who's got the calls right, who hasn't.
Service over, 16.
Those that haven't probably have to be team monitor.
Good serve.
Unsigned.
Yeah. It was the umpire's call, and I don't think he was alert.
I don't think he could see it. The player was in the way
Yeah.
between him and the because it was a serve out wide, wasn't it?
It was a good serve, I think. Might be wrong, but looked good to me.
Yeah, it was a very good serve. Well, they're romping away with this second game, Malaysians. They're struggling at the moment, Vestergaard.
9.
Goodness, late decision to play it. Two points away from the second game. But more importantly, a 10-point advantage. Yeah, it was right to play it. That was going to land way in. Game point opportunities. Match not in progress. 30 minutes yet. Now the match clock ticks over 30 minutes. And it's one game all. 21-9, the second game in favour of the number 3 seeds, Gossi Fei and Nur Izzuddin. One game all. And the Malaysians back to the sort of form that took them to 5 finals last year, winning 3 titles. Impressive in the second game.
Løfter, eller man gør noget andet. Det vi gør, ja, overdrive, og så spil en bold, hvor vi gerne vil noget på den næste. Man kan ikke spille en bold og stå og kigge badminton. Nogle af os her. Så hvis den ene bliver flyttet over den anden side, så manden han rykker med, klar, langt frem, læg den af, ryk ind foran, ryk op på mellembanen. Vi skal have lukket den her net og mellembanen. Altså, vi ligger her, vi skal flytte den her nede fra hele tiden. Ja. Så skal der lidt, vi skal have nogle flytter på igen her, ikke? Kompromisløs.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Final game. Global. Play.
So third and deciding game. Malaysians nearest to us, the number 3 seeds, Gossi Fei and Nur Izzuddin. Absolutely romped home in the second game, 21-9. But Lundgaard and Vestergaard, no doubt they were perhaps trying to be a little too cute at stages of that second game. What did Coach Lundgaard say to them there, Steve?
Yeah, the main thing I heard was that the Danes need to close out the midcourt and the net and be ready there. And I mean, when you just get the lifts like this, then it's relatively straightforward if you can keep your patience. But it's the midcourt and the net that's going to be the challenge. Oh, he shouldn't have played that. That was also part of the few things I heard. Keep flicking. Didn't have that many opportunities to do that in the second game. They simply served too little.
Oh,
that's short.
Oh, I saw that as clearly short. I think
Yeah.
it may have been wide as well, of the centre line. But umpire, I think, is asking for the adjudication from the instant review system.
Wow.
Wow.
4 long. Play.
Well, as far as was it in on the centre line, I'd like to know how much it was in there.
Yeah, it was probably the smallest of markings, I suppose.
Yeah, but we've no way of telling.
No.
Not even from the graphic there.
5.
Good attack by Vestergaard. Good placement. Cross court, cross body. And Izzuddin, as you can see, was not in the position. He was still moving back from the right side of the court, or the middle of the court, so to speak.
Null.
Well, way long into the back court.
1-5.
But Steve, I mean, we've got to make mention, we've alluded to briefly about the drift and the fact that the Danes are hitting with the drift at the moment. it has made a big difference in all matches. We've completed 6 matches so far.
7 consecutive 3-game match.
Yep, because the ends make such a difference.
Yeah.
So, you know, the more I see this, the more I'm absolutely in favour of your suggestion that midway through each game we change ends, as we do in a 3rd game.
Yeah, naturally I agree, and it doesn't really matter whether it's to 21 points, to 15 points, to 11 points, whatever it is. We just need to divide each game into 2 almost equal halves.
And they're not equal when there's a drift.
No.
So you make it equal by...
as good as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
As good as possible. In tennis, change ends after each 2 parties. If you employ the badminton rules in tennis, you would only change ends after each game, but the sun, if it's outdoor, could have changed considerably. And you would get a lot more 3-game matches. That's what we're getting here. We're getting a lot of 3-game matches where it looks closer than it actually is.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of the pairs have actually played really well on the near side of the court here. I would suggest when they lift here from the near side, it should be much flatter, and then they should have a much more aggressive defense. That's the way.
Goodness me, that's could be a turning point, you know, that miss from Vestergaard.
And if you notice that he's attaching a lot of emotions when he's making some misses, and I don't like that. That's a sign to me that that he's emotionally going up and down a lot.
Great flick serve. Yeah, you can push through with the flick serves from this near side of the court because you're hitting against the drift.
And then you have to push the defense forward. He's too far back, goes Yifei. When you have the right trajectory, either on the flick serves or on the lifts from the near side here, the opponents cannot get the right angle on it, and then you can push your defense forward. That's a huge opportunity of scoring on the counter-attacking game. Good play by Go.
That's a nice placement of the smash too. But my goodness me, Lundgaard coming forward to the net. He's been anticipating so well.
And now it's going to be super important for the Danes if they can quickly get to 11 with a lead of, I think, at least 5 points. They need to have a chance when they change ends.
Go. Sudirman, 5-9.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
And again, look at the evaluation from Vestergaard.
Yeah. Jumps up and down on the spot after he misses this smash. Look at that. Like a child's stamp of frustration.
And you give way to your opponents that maybe you're the vulnerable part.
hard work to open up that 5-point advantage.
Now, after all, the Danes might not get to 11 first.
No, exactly.
Go probably not flicking because he likes to play the front court. Beautiful service return by Vestergaard. Oh, that's a beauty from Izzuddin.
Wonderful interception.
In the middle of that rally, he took control. That's a beauty.
Four straight points and only 1 point in it now. Ooh. I think the line judge called before the shuttle actually landed. And I'm not surprised that the Malaysians are challenging that.
Oh, that's going to be close.
It's going to be desperately close. And how important, too.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, no, it's clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 110 remaining. Service over. 10-8. Play. Daniel. Service over. 9-10. Match.
I think Lundgaard would have liked a flick serve there.
Back level.
Excellent serve. Starting at the right shoulder of Vestergaard, going more and more into the middle of the body.
6 of the last 7 points to the Malaysians. But it is the Danes who have the narrowest of possible advantages at the change of ends in this deciding game. Only 1 point in it.
Bag og spille den over mod deres forhånd. Ja. Ikke? Okay.
Ja. Så må vi lade den være.
Skal lade den være. Bare luft helt korte. Ikke?
Ja, det bliver med os helt godt i banen.
Match. 11-10. Play.
So 11-10 in the deciding game. Who can hold their nerve? Oh, that's a beauty.
That's where he's so good. Goes to Faye, finishing off those shots.
And now into the lead. 8 of the last 10 points to the Malaysians. I think that's what you call a shift in momentum.
Service over. 12-all.
And if it's a short serve, then the service return is going to be played down the back of Lundgaard, I suppose. Good flicker.
Well, he immediately apologises. He realises that that was a little unsportsmanlike to pretend he was going to hit the shuttle when deliberately leaving it.
Service over. 13 all.
That's a super smash. When you say aim for the right hip, that's exactly what you coaches mean. Look at this. Look where this shuttle hits him. Absolutely on the right hip. Point accuracy. And looking at his defence, that's why coaches say aim for the right hip for a right-hander. You don't know whether to go forehand or backhand defence.
Service over. 14 all. Language. Thank you. Language.
There's certainly no lack of effort. Both the Danes diving in that rally.
Match. Play. Service over. 15-14.
That's well taken.
He has the ability from approximately over his left shoulder, Daniel Lundgaard, to get it cross-court. That's super important. That's the one thing you don't cover in the defense.
And it was that little clip of the racket head, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Service over. 15-16.
If I were the Malaysians, all my shots would be directed at Vestergaard at the moment.
Oh, that's gone way long of the back line. I think there's nerves with the Malaysians
on both sides.
now.
On both sides.
Yeah. Well, when the Malaysians won 8 of 10 points from 4-9 down to actually go into the lead, I thought they'd run away with this, but it's not been the case at all.
Good flicker from Go Sifei. Danes are taking a long time to get ready, so he could do the same again. Go quickly, look up and serve. Yeah. That's good play by Vestergaard.
I like the placement of the smash again, Steen.
Towards the right hip.
Yeah. And again, Izzuddin getting in a muddle as to whether he should be defending forehand or backhand.
Yeah, that's right.
Two-point advantage and 2 points away from a major upset in favour of the Danes, Lundgaard and Vestergaard. 19-17. Good flick serve as well. Match point opportunities.
And same placement of the smash from Vestergaard again on Nur Izzuddin.
3 match point opportunities for the unseeded Danes against the number 3 ranked pair in the world. Another flick serve. Oh! That's a gift. First match point squandered. A service error from Nur Izzuddin, and Daniel Lundgaard and Mads Vestergaard put out the number 3 seeds. We've lost the number 1 and the number 3 seeds in the top half of the men's doubles here on day 1 of competition. That is absolutely extraordinary. 21-18 in the deciding game, a match lasting 52 minutes, and 2 consecutive upsets in men's doubles in 2 consecutive matches on court number 1. Absolutely extraordinary. Well, there is confirmation of how Lundgaard and Vestergaard have beaten the number 3 seeds, Gosif Fay and Nur Izzuddin. 21-15, 9-21, 21-18 in the deciding game. Well, I was telling you there's been a bit of a rainstorm outside the Axiata Arena here this afternoon, but there's plenty of things for the fans to do inside the arena, and of course the best of it is to watch some world-class badminton. Up next we've got mixed doubles, and it is the number 6 seeds from Chinese Taipei, Yang Po Xuan and Hu Lingfeng, up against